The Keck Center for Science and Engineering lies right along Wilson Field here at Chapman University. It was completed in 2018, but really only the science wing was done at that point. So Schmid College sits within the science wing. The North engineering wing was left unprogrammed so that it could be designed in concert with the academic programs for the Fowler School of Engineering. That's now called the Swenson Family Hall of Engineering, and it's a three-floor building, about 40,000 square feet. And the interior is being designed by A.C. Martin Partners, who are also the architectural firm for the Keck Center as a whole. C.W. Driver Special Projects Group are the general contractor for the build, and they also were the general contractors for the entire building. So there's lots of synergy there with those partners as we've gone through another design process for the engineering wing. Here's just an overview of the first floor, and a key component to recognize here is the first floor is actually built as an embodiment of design thinking. The students will go from an ideation space into a prototyping space, into a manufacturing space, into an area where they can assemble things and test and measure them, and then they cycle through that whole thing once more. In fact, the curriculum is designed so that the students will cycle physically through that design thinking modality multiple times before they graduate, giving them a really sophisticated view for how the engineering process works. Also on the first floor is the Dean's Suite and really some beautiful collaboration spaces that we'll walk through shortly. As we move on to the second floor is really meant to match the research and the experiential learning of the entire academic programs within Fowler Engineering. So on the east side, we have reconfigurable research spaces where faculty will go in and do everything from electro-optics to bioelectronics to Internet of Things research to cybersecurity. Those research spaces move very, very nicely into a beautiful open electronics lab. And those electronics labs are outfitted with cutting-edge industry standard equipment that the students will use in their coursework, but then are also able to use as part of their research experiences. As you move through to the east side of the building, we'll find a series of reconfigurable, once again, research huddle spaces. So a space that can be moved from a very long open gallery into a number of smaller spaces where faculty can work with their students on a variety of different research projects. So we've really sandwiched the learning into the research and make sure that all flows nicely together. On the third floor, that's kind of where a little bit of the madness starts. There are no walled faculty offices in this building. The entire faculty workspace is designed as a continuous, open faculty office. The faculty work together. They've got a bunch of different spaces they can work in, a bunch of different seating arrangements. And that's a place where the faculty collaborate and work together. And then as they work with students, they go out into the collaboration spaces that are adjacent to the open office space. So this is a very, very different model for higher education, and it's something that we've spent a lot of time thinking about and a lot of time working through to make sure that both the faculty and the student experiences are awesome and really attend to the new modern way that faculty tend to work within higher education.